I studied the market. I amassed the wealth. I contacted an agent. I bought the farm. Yeah, kind of a bummer. Been away for a little bit, had a bit of a spill. Luckily, I caught that spill on film. Couple of weeks ago, yeah, fell, broke the radial bone in my wrist. It's a glacial fracture. Had surgery on it a week ago, and looks like I'm going to be out for a couple of weeks. Hopefully, visiting the doctor tomorrow, prospectively, to get this cast off, and then get one that I can take on and off, like a soft cast. That's what I'm hoping for. Real bummer, man. Kind of a tough way to finish out this season, especially considering we get, most of the time, or at least over the last couple of years, that I have opportunities to skate well into late December. So, yeah, this comes at an inopportune time. And unfortunately, it happened on a day. I think it was 2 Saturdays ago. Park was totally empty. There was like 2 kids there when I pulled up. Decided I was going to skate for a little bit. Skated for probably, 2 hours with those dudes. They were scooter kids, they were totally, actually pretty cool, very respectful, doing their thing. Their mom came and picked them up. I've been working on that particular run for the majority of the day, and laced it probably 4 or 5 times clean. Had a whole thing I was doing, and I thought, well, nobody's here. Why don't I just film this? And got 2 or 3 shots into it. Actually, 3 shots into it, and got a little bit out over my front truck. My foot slid up front and rolled off like a 1.5 foot little piece of transition and fell into that corner. Real bummer. I think how I broke my arm was actually landing on it. My fat body landing on my arm and breaking it. Judging by the way that the video was. Also smacked my glasses, broke my glasses, and they went back into my eyebrow. I don't know if you can tell, but I had a cut right there that required 4 stitches, which is pretty wild. I was way more concerned about that, mostly because I could feel like the blood coming off of, or down out of my eyebrow, down off of my face. I was going to include the video of me kind of looking at that when I got back to the car, but it was pretty gnarly, and I felt like it wasn't exactly the best thing to do. It just looked gross. And I was going to include the part where I got up, but I immediately got up and was incredibly angry and went off on an expletive-laden tirade about how ridiculous what I had just done was. But yeah, I had to go to the emergency room. Thank goodness I had some kind of insurance, so got this taken care of and had the surgery done. There's a titanium plate in there now, so I've got that going for me. They think that they're going to leave it in there. They say they won't remove it. Didn't have to have any screws put in my wrist, which is a good thing, because that's something they would have had to gone back and taken out. So the wrist went back together for the most part. There's a bunch of little bones in there. I've got the x-rays. I was going to add those in, but again, that's pretty gnarly. I don't really see a need to kind of add those things in there, considering maybe I will at a later date once everything's fixed up. I don't want to take advantage of my bad luck and show it off in a weird way. Or not bad luck, just hard luck. It's part of the whole situation, skating, and you do get into accidents and you do take falls. This is actually my first broken bone, though. So in let's say 35 years, I feel pretty lucky to have never broken a bone. And now that I have broken a bone and realized that it's not really all that terrible, it does hurt. There is quite a bit of pain involved in it, but it is something that I'm going to be able to come back from. And it is going to take a couple of months off of my year this year. But hopefully, it'll heal up properly and I'll get to come back and skate again. Until then, I'm looking for things to keep my self busy. Idle hands are the devil's dynamite. So yeah, I got this unboxing video for you that I plan to do. Santa Cruz, I think these are the holiday reissues this time around. I'm pretty excited to see what they look like, and I'd like to show them to you guys. My hand does work a little bit, so I can still wield a knife to open a box. I don't know how good I would be in a skirmish with a knife, and I shouldn't count my chickens before they hatch because I don't know that I'm going to be able to cut this open properly. But yeah, man, it was a real drag. And I totally, like I said, I had that run. I mean, that section where I actually rolled off of that little roller and fell into the transition, I had a 50-50 stall and then came off of that. Front side carve on that hump, backside into a hip. It was really coming together, and I did it several times. That's the only reason I got the camera out, was because I was so stoked at how easily things were coming to me, you know, and got the camera out and definitely got it out for the right reason initially, because I thought, man, I'm definitely going to lock this down and it'll be totally rad. But it turned out to be rad in another way. And honestly, to break my arm on that fall, God, it's kind of lame. It wasn't like I'd rather go out in a blaze of glory, like a flaming plane crash into a mountain, but that was just ridiculous. But yeah, all right, let's get this started. These are from NHS Direct, by the way. They sent me an email 2 days before it dropped. You get member exclusive access. Most of these are already in shops because shipping took a little bit longer. They were supposed to get here on Thursday, but FedEx locally screwed the pooch, and they didn't get here till last night at around 11 o'clock. I was actually sitting out watching TV when the guy brought it at 11 p.m., which is really strange. You know, they said by the end of the day or whatever. But all right, so let's get it started. Okay, first one out, the Roskopp. And this one is one of the art collaborations. I believe it's signed Bertmeyer, I'm guessing. F. Bertmeyer, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I really should have looked this guy up to kind of get a feel for exactly what was going on. And it would probably help if I pronounced his name properly. But yeah, let's take a look. Roskopp face. Obviously, this one's been reissued a couple of times. Recently, the purple one. I think there was a pink one that came out 2 years ago. So this board does get quite a bit of play as far as reissues are concerned, but I was stoked to see it came back out. I've never pulled the trigger on any of those other ones. I always wanted to have this one, but it always seemed a little bit, you know, the 9.5 width always seemed a bit small for me, considering I'm on 10s. But this is a 9.5 by 31, and this has a 15-inch wheelbase straight up. So let's get rid of that. See if we can get a good look at it. And this is a full gray dip. Almost looks like a matte purple that's in the top graphic. Kind of see. And then the silver accents and purples draw out the face. I apologize if it's got any kind of glare on it. The lights are a little brighter this go around, but I'll include pictures of it to kind of give you a better idea of what it looks like. Add those in at the end of the video. But yeah, first impression, it looks really sick, man. Looks really clean. I like the way that it's done. Yeah, those shades of purple really give the face depth. The age lines. Look at this scar above his eye. Kind of fits like my rip and scar. Maybe there's something to all this. Who knows? Wasn't bleeding out of my mouth or on my chin or anything, but definitely wild. Look at that. So yeah, first out, the Roskopp looks really good. I'm stoked. Really clean. I like the shape of this board, the shovel nose. The money bumps that are here on the back, they're a little bit far. Usually the bumps are something that they put above the 2 bolts for the back truck to kind of stabilize the board to keep it from breaking. I guess that was an issue in the past. But yeah, looks really smooth. I like that purple on the gray. That is far out, very Saturnalia. Hopefully that's transmitting with as little glare as possible. I'm not 100% sure, but I will take pictures and give you a better idea. Stapled on the front, it's got the engraving, kind of a goldish tone to it. The finish looks really good, looks really clean. I don't feel any rough spots or any router marks. A couple of little imperfections in the paint, but that's not a big deal. I think this one, maybe hang on to it, but I would like to set up one of these Roskopp faces. I see these, I like this particular shape. I'd like to set up with something a little smaller. And that's odd to say like a 9.5 is small, but you know, after you get all these 10s and start riding them all the time, you start to get comfortable. You know, it's like a really buttery, leathery recliner that you can just slowly slide back into and take a nap while you watch 70s television shows like Emergency and Mannix. Yeah, good start. Roskopp looks sick, man. Stoked. That silver is dope. Pops really well. Kind of like the silver on the Winkowski a little bit. See that play. But I like the full gray dip. That is smooth. And the depth in the mouth with the pinks, it's really nice. Looks like the... So yeah, first one out. Sick. Roskopp. Okay, second one. Don't let that fall over. Is the Grabke, the clock. I like this one. I did not buy the one from last year, I believe it was, the kind of pastel clocked version. Even though I like that board, I bought the one the year before that was black wood grain, full die with a print graphic of the clocks on it. I bought that one. And I had plans to build that out. I was going to do PAL bombers, Indy 215s, but I don't know, it just never came together. I got the wheels for it. I have the trucks, just never decided to put it together. This one is a 9.7 by 29, so it's a little smaller than that other one. I believe the other one is 10 by 31. But let me pull this plastic off and get a better look at it. All right. And this one I think also has the 15-inch wheelbase. Top sheet looks glossy. I like that black stain on there. That looks really good. Kind of the pink and yellow Santa Cruz logo. Bottom graphic looks sick, man. I like it a lot. Yeah, I like the way that the transfer fades out at the top. His name mixed in amongst the clocks, yeah. Grabke's had some sick stuff come out. I don't know if anybody's familiar with what Madrid did with a small little cruiser. He's got a couple of nice boards out there right now. And this one also, this one has the money bumps, basically in the same spot as the Roskopp. It's a little further back, closer to the wheelbase, which is cool. But yeah, there's the bottom graphic. Homeboy. Time is the thing that makes everything relative, even though time is not relative. Thinking about the past or the future, what could be happening, pulling you out of the moments. We're always running from it, huh? That's far out. And I like, again, the purple is popping. I like that purple base. It's holding it up well. And in the Roskopp, the accents were purple, but this looks really good. And the finish of this one is also prime time. No real router marks on it. I know a lot of these are CNC now, and they don't really see that many human hands, but this one looks really well finished, really well done, and that graphic looks sick. The pinks and the purple definitely pop out. Clocks look really good. I wonder if there's a deeper study to be done on this as to where these times actually point. These horns look a little devilish. But yeah, check it out one more time. Again, I'll take some pictures of this to post them in to the video. Give you a little bit better look because I'm sure I'm getting some reflection from the lights the way they are. There's the top. Black stain looks really good. And the graphic looks good too, man. That's really jumping off well, man. I like this one too. Yeah, that's dope. And it's got the 50-year. That's fresh, for sure. All right. So let's keep it moving into the next one. Hosoi. I'm guessing this one is the same shape as the Picasso version that just came out. I'm not 100% sure. I should have brought it up to kind of take a look just to compare the two, but looking at it from what I saw on the website, it seemed very similar. And this one is a 9.95 by 29.59. This is the Eerie Eye reissue. I like this light wood color. Let's cut that plastic off of it and get a better look at the colors. Looks like it's a gloss finish on the top. Fumbling with the right hand right now. Yeah. Kind of a gloss red. What is that? It's interesting. Gloss finish on the top and on the bottom too, now that I'm looking at it. This one also has a interesting little clock mixed into it right in the top of the eye. Show that to you. Man, I like this clear light wood grain. On the bottom looks really good. Purples are mixed in here too. Rocket air. Or is that the Christ air? Rocket is with the feet back. That would be the Christ air right there. Jesus isn't real. Explain this, atheists. All right. So there's the bottom graphic. I really like this shape, man. This looks sick. Nice and wide up in the chest. I like the shoal part of the tail, very squared out. Yeah. I don't know, this one looks like a grip or Eye of Horus on here. So there's some evil mixed in with this stuff. But no, I like it. 3D kind of feel to it. The graphic came out really clean. I'm guessing these are transfers now. There's no way a screen print could look, but I don't know, maybe. It is super clean. Lines are really nice. Color really nice. Yeah. Kind of looks like I should look at this with the decoder from the Keith Meek Slasher. Maybe there's some secret message that Hosoi is trying to convey. Don't do meth. Anybody see him with Andy Roy announcing that the Pink Bowl contest? Yeah, he was like had a headband and purple or pink and white hair, and yeah, it was. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was just weird. Anyway, yeah, but no, this is sick. Looks good. I mean, I don't know. I like this shape. I think this is definitely the best shape so far as like what I kind of would like to skate. Yeah. There's a couple flaws in this one, but it's not terrible. Laser etching on the top again till the end, 50th year. It's dope. One more pass with us. Throw some pictures up too. Yeah, nice. It's actually kind of growing on me a little bit. And then this is the one that I actually wanted the most. This is the Mickey Alba. Doesn't look like there's anything else in there. Out of all of these, of course, the other ones are what they are and they're rad, but this is the one. When I saw this, when I was surprised, because I believe this is the first time that they've reissued this board. And I've only ever seen it in all white, with the tombstone on the back of it, or the tombstone graphic, I should say, not on the back of it. And I really like this shape a whole lot. This one is 24 by 29.72, and this one has a 15-inch wheelbase as well. Yeah, this is a full dip, matte black. I like it already. Oh yeah, the graphic is real smooth, real simple. Yeah, a little crescent moon with the Santa Cruz logo. Just a little, there's a lot of pinks in what I'm seeing here. Roskopp with the pink mouth, the clocks. So yeah, I guess pink is the common color through this. Man, this thing is dope, dude. This shape is dope. Take a closer look at that. Hopefully the reflection isn't too bad. You can see it, but damn, that thing is fire, bro. This is the one right here, 100%. The shape and everything. Wide body, slims down into the tail. Real smooth. Black finish. Yeah. Man, I like this one a lot. Mellow concave. This reminds me of, I don't know if you've ever ridden the Steve Stedham, the Spade, Stedham. That's the kind of shape it is. Kind of flat concave it is. That's one of my favorite boards too. I heard Pal's doing a reissue of that one stacked with wheel wells. Looks really nice. Well, I mean, I think all the originals had wheel wells, but this one is one of those ones that has layered colored veneers, so the wheel wells actually drop another color in as they're shaved in. But that, I don't think that drops till around Christmas. But yeah, this thing is dope, man. This is the one right here, 100%. This thing is rad. I don't know though. The all white would be tight though too, man. All white with a black outline on the tombstone. It's kind of gothic cemetery figures here. Angel. Man, it's Celtic cross in here. It's kind of fresh. Yeah, this is it. So, I mean, as far in my honest feeling, that's the one. This is the one to get out of all of them, for me anyway. But thankfully, I was fortunate enough to get the entire lot. Graphically, finish-wise, I think this one's definitely the best one. And I think rider-wise, too. I've got a little something on the way. Hopefully, I'll have another box to open up next week that might have something that'll complement this exceptionally well. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah. All right. So Malba. Fucking radical, man. I'll take some pictures of that too. Post them up. Give you a final look at everything here before I end this. Hopefully the glare isn't too bad. I'm sure it is though, because I'm ill prepared for this stuff. And I'm loaded on NorCal. So that's not helping the situation. My affect is probably blunted. So yeah, and there's the Hosoi Eerie Eye looking pretty fresh. I like that brighter color. I think the finish on the Salba Oops was a little overdone as far as the urethane that they put on it, the poly that they put on it. This looks way better. Even though it is still really shiny, it's still mellow in a sense. It's not overbearing. Yeah, that's dope. Hosoi, here's Klaus Grabke. I like this one too. I love that purple base, man. That looks rad. It's popping pretty heavy. Makes that graphic really stand out. There's a lot of nice colors in there. The oranges, the yellows, really cool. You can see they mixed in a little bit of green to kind of melt that one clock out on the top left, and then a face here on the, or that would be the top right for me. Left hand side over here for that face of the clock that has green on it. That's fresh, man. I'm into it. All right. And what was first, but definitely not the worst? The Roskopp. I don't know though, man. This Roskopp is kind of hitting though, man. It's kind of rocking pretty hard. Oh damn, that's such a tough thing. Because this one definitely got extra touch though. Something about it. I guess it being the artist series, got some extra touches. So I can't say that it 100% competes with that Malba in my mind, but it kind of closely does. It's tight. Man, that's going to be a pick 'em. If there's only one you could get, it's either this one or the Malba for me. Oh, man. I'm super fortunate. Well, not totally super fortunate. Somewhat fortunate. But yeah, Roskopp looks dope. All right, cool. I'll take some pictures of some stuff. Have that up so you can get a closer look at it. Hopefully it'll turn out well enough. I think it will. Typically, I can light the pictures well enough to get them out. At least somewhat respectable, so you get a better idea. And I'll try to drop in the stat lines too, and the links back to NHS's website in case you want to slide over there and cop what's available, if there is still anything available. But yeah, right on. Hope everybody's doing well. I've had some hard luck, but only place to go is up. Hopefully that'll mean getting this stupid cast off. It's just disgusting. I really just want to take it off just so I can clean my arm. It's a hygienic thing, a little compulsive over that. But yeah, I'd like to do that, and hopefully that'll come off and I can get back into starting to exercise and at least stretching a little bit, maybe running on the elliptical. And who knows? We still have how many weeks till Christmas, till the end of the year? We're supposed to be getting a pump track at Boyce, which is crazy. I was hoping to be able to, maybe I can come back and ride a little bit before the end of the year. I'm hoping. You know, I could skate right now. Theoretically, I could just go. You know, if they get that pump track put in, I'm going to skate, even if I have, you know, a temporary type of cast on or whatever. I think I'm definitely going to ride at least once before the end of the year. I have to. But yeah, no, everything's good. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. Like I said, I have something coming up too later in the week, waiting for it to be delivered. Just a couple items that I picked up and something interesting that's new that I also picked up, and I'm excited to see it. It's a change in something because the classic shape of the Winkowski has been around for a while. There's a new shape of it. I forget what the board's called. I know it has like a mushroom on it or something like that. But I'll investigate what it's actually called, and hopefully I can make a video of me unboxing it if FedEx doesn't completely blow it again and, you know, take extra days and then have the box show up delivered by someone in just a regular car in a shady way at 11 o'clock at night. But yeah, cool. Hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're getting a chance to get out and enjoy some of the last parts of the good weather here in the Northeast. You know, maybe carve a little bit, grind a little bit, slash a little bit. Got another build. I got one on deck, waiting. Finally got all my parts for that Prism skateboards cruiser that I want to build. It's all ready to go. So as soon as my hand is ready to go and I can put it together without any kind of discomfort, I'm going to have that going. I don't know that I'll get to ride it, but maybe I will before the season's out. So I have to wait and see. But I appreciate you guys stopping in to check it out. Again, I hope everybody's well, and I'm sure I'll see you soon.